What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I am back again with another video, guys. Today we're going to be talking about why it's important for you guys to recognize when someone actually likes you, right? Because a lot of people find it very hard to figure out when someone actually likes them, right? You know what I mean? It could be pertaining to maybe someone who you're dating, or, you know, just a friend or a family member, whoever it is, but you have to recognize certain signs when someone actually is interested in you, right? And for the sake of the video, we are going to be focusing mostly on dating, but in general, even when you're not dating, recognize when your boss, your manager, or it could be anyone, whether or not they like you or dislike you, you know, you have to pick up on those social cues. Before I get straight into the video, I want you guys to do me a huge favor: like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. I do these videos every week, and I hope you guys are able to get different messages and content from whatever I decide to post on YouTube. You know, there's times in which I do post it in other social media platforms. You know, sometimes I go on my Instagram and I post a little bit of a sneak peek in which whatever I cover on YouTube, but for most of the time I actually post majority of the videos on YouTube so you guys can be able to get the content for free. But make sure that you guys are clicking on the post notification bell to get the latest alert right once I do upload the video. Now today, like I said before, we are going to be talking about the importance of recognizing when someone actually likes you. Now guys, I don't want you to go out there and waste your time, right, when you are seeking and trying to pursue women, right? Realize I use the word pursue and not chase, because there's definitely a difference between the two words, right? Pursue and chase. See, chase is like you are continuously trying to follow up on this person, right? You're texting them continuously throughout the day. You're texting them the next day, then the following day, and then it's just like there's no feedback really whatsoever from that person. They're probably not really expressing the same level of interest towards you, but you are actually pushing things, right? And you don't want to chase, because when you chase, you know what I'm saying, it's just making it worse. They're actually going to pull away more, right? Even if you realize that they're slightly pulling away a little bit, they're not really as interested in you, right? It's like you want to make sure that you are not actually chasing that person, right? You want to make sure you are pursuing them, showing that you actually are interested in them. But then at the same time, you have to realize, you know, something. You have to make sure that, you know, that person actually likes you, because there's times in which a lot of people are trying to manipulate you, trying to use you for your attention, your resources, whatever you have to offer, as opposed to actually liking you for who you are, right? So, and there's a lot of different ways to pick this up, a lot of different strategies and different social cues you can use in order to recognize when someone is actually using you for other things besides from, you know, just liking you naturally, right? But it's like a lot of us will waste our time and deal with someone who doesn't necessarily have interest in us. So it's very important that you guys make sure that you are dating someone who is showing the same level of interest. And what I mean by that, I mean, if you're texting them, you're not the one that's always engaged in the text. You're not always the one you're not the first one to text them. You feel me? Like, you're not always the first one to text them. They're actually going to text you, you know, first some days, right? So if you text this person on a Monday, they're going to get back to you and text you maybe on a Wednesday, right? They're the first ones to start the conversation, right? So you have to look out for that, and also look out for if this person actually is willing enough to want to, you know, have sex with you, want to do this with you. I'm talking about for the sake of dating here. You know, is this person really trying to resist certain things you're saying, or they're willing enough to do anything with you? It doesn't have to necessarily be going out to a restaurant or somewhere fancy. They're willing to do other activities with you, right? That shows that they're actually naturally interested in you and they like you, because you don't have to always spend money on them, right? They don't really care about that. They just want to spend time with you and be in your presence. You know what I mean? So guys, someone, you know what I'm saying, like, there's always going to be people out there that's going to play the little game and act like, you know, they like you, but it's like if their actions don't align with, you know what I'm saying, like their actions not aligning with the things that they're saying, you know what I'm saying, it's like it doesn't make any sense, right? Because someone can tell you something, but if they're not showing that they actually, you know, care, and they have this weird facial expression on their face, it's like, you know, that's one way to actually tell when someone is not really sincere, right? And that's why I always say in a lot of my videos, social intelligence is important. Knowing how to read people, right? You can be intelligent in one area, right, if your life, right, but you're not necessarily intelligent when it comes down to communicating with people. And that's where a lot of men go wrong. When someone likes you, it's going to be natural. You don't have to force things, right? They're going to make it easy on you. They're going to comply with you, right? There's going to be times where there's probably going to be a few disagreements. There's going to be a lot of those different things. I mean, you can't have a perfect relationship or whatever, whoever your partner is. But for the most part, that person's going to play their role, right? And they're going to be willing to do things with you, and they're going to be willing to have fun with you and things like that. And they're very understanding. But it's like you have to kind of go out there and sort and try and, you know, find someone that's like that, because you're going to interact with people that's going to be very hard to deal with. But just don't think that everyone is like this, right? That's why it's important as a guy to go out there and make sure that you are filtering out who you really think actually, you know, likes you versus who dislikes you. You have to pay close attention to these different types of things. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys were able to get a little bit out of this video today. You know, I do these types of content, you know, to make sure that you guys are learning as you go along when it comes down to daily lifestyle tips and whatever. But be sure to once again hit that post notification bell. I don't want you guys to miss solid content. You know, I make sure I'm always writing down these different things and you know, delivering the message the right way. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.